Whoa, what a fine-looking group of Americans. You know, it's kind of funny being up here as a retired colonel just a little bit after our commander-in-chief. Too bad he doesn't know how to run a war in Libya, huh? Yeah, you know, as I look out at the energy and excitement in this room, no wonder the Democrats are getting scared. And to those of you, and I know there are some of you, I heard you talking, that see yourself as a Tea Party-minded individual, keep up the work. You're going to save this country. What a great day to be a part of this fight to take America back. Now, my name's Mike McCalister. I'm God-fearing first, women-fearing second, America-loving, flag-waving, conservative businessman and retired colonel that's running for United States Senate. I'm from Florida, and we really cleaned house in 2010. We elected Governor Rick Scott and Marco Rubio, and we sent a hard-charging colonel named Alan West to Washington. I want to recognize a few of the groups here. Ladies, everywhere I go, your involvement and your effort and your impact is simply outstanding in this fight. And our seniors, you're our national heritage. You worked hard to build this country with your sweat and your blood and your tears. And after the sacrifices you made, we cannot let you down, and we must restore America to the greatness you created and keep it there. I want to recognize all of our military veterans and veterans' families, and let there be no doubt, you are our nation's heroes. And those conservative bloggers that are getting out the word of conservatism, keep up the work. We need you to help people get aware. You know, this is still the greatest nation on the planet. America is the world's last true global military power and protector of freedom around the world. And as a fairly recently retired colonel, I can tell you confidently that we today have the very finest young airmen, seamen, Marines, and soldiers in the world. And Washington must fully support them so that they win and survive in battle. Americans never need to go anywhere in the world and hang their head. This country has saved the world more than once with our most precious blood. And I think we're all tired of a president standing on foreign soil, bowing to Muslim kings, and apologizing for who we are, and it's got to stop. You know, you hear people say that nobody likes America anymore, and perhaps it was stated as eloquently as ever by a British gentleman who once made the statement, the best way to take measure of any nation is how many people want in and how many want out. And I think the events of recent weeks send a strong message to any enemy or threat wanting to test the will, resolve, or spirit of the American people. You feel lucky today, bring it on. It don't matter how much it costs or how long it takes. We will hunt you down and we will eliminate you. You know, my vision for America, I'm sure, is the same as yours. I want us to be strong, prosperous, safe, proud, sovereign, and respected around the world for who and what we are. And by golly, we've earned it. We need a strong economic future by getting government out of the way and America back open for business again. Now, folks, we got to realize what we're up against. We're 5% of the world. China and India are 40% of the world. And by many measurements, China is now the largest manufacturer of goods on the planet, the largest exporter. They have virtually no patent laws, and they now have the most academic hours in a school year. So we have work to do. We got to create and bring industry and jobs to America. We need a more business-friendly environment. We got 25 million Americans that are either unemployed or underemployed. So yes, we need lower taxes, less regulations, and tort reform. We need to conduct effective value chain analysis to get all of our companies plugged in to their industry mainstream. We need to provide incentives to U.S. companies that use and hire other U.S. companies in their supply channels and in their distribution channels. And we need to get America back leading the way in the manufacturing and development of high-tech goods and services. We need to strategically align our health care system and eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse. And we need tort reform so that doctors and hospitals don't have to prescribe unnecessary or duplicative tests just to get paid or avoid being sued. And going forward, my friends, we've got to upgrade education. We need to get industry more involved in our curriculums in all levels of high school, college, and tech schools. They're the customer. They're the ones with the paycheck, and we need to be graduating students that are prepared for future jobs that will be well paid. We need to elevate the curriculums of tech schools for those students that don't want to go to college. And we need to have more internships for our students in high school, tech schools, and colleges where they get academic credit to go out in the workplace and learn how competitive and serious it is, and they'll be a better student when they come back. We need to take a moment and look at what's going on around us. My friends, we know we're under attack everywhere we look. Internally, we have uncontrolled spending by the federal government, union management not accepting the reality of foreign competition, and liberal judges making up the rules as they go, giving our country away. We have a failing education system that's not keeping up with global competition, and the federal government ignoring the rights of our states and our citizens, and restrictive laws handcuffing American productivity and our competitive spirit. We still have communism working in our country to destroy family values and cohesiveness, and illegal immigration and unsecure border taking our jobs and costing us money with government benefits, and radical Islamic aggression in our schools and our courts and our schoolrooms and our textbooks. We got the growing black market of phony IDs, phony credit cards, and phony voter cards, and it's got to stop. And we have the liberals who don't want to face or refuse to acknowledge the reality of any of this. And externally, when we look around, we got unfair trade practices and phony currency devaluations by competitive nations to gain advantage in pricing. They're breaching our patents and our investment with China and Brazil that's robbing us of our proprietary technology and our economic strength. And this results in foreign goods robbing us of our jobs and our industrial base. We still have global proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and renegade technology transfer that one day will be used against us in military applications by countries such as China and Iran and Korea. We still have the global war on terror and radical Islamic expansion around the world with Al-Qaeda, Hamas, Hezbollah, and Vladimir Putin in the Soviet Union with his vision to return them to their former power. We have global black market on drugs, money laundering, and drug trafficking, as well as black market oil. Folks, the terrorists have to pay their bills too. And cyber espionage of our secrets, pirates operating openly on the seas, and UN initiatives and Agenda 21 trying to tell us where to live and take away our guns. How are we going to defeat these threats? You know what? I think Ronald Reagan had it right. You threaten us, we win, you lose. We need less regulation and fewer laws that restrict business, jobs, and freedom. And we need to decrease the role or eliminate the U.S. Department of Education and return that control to the states. And we need to secure our borders. Now, to put this all together of how we're going to go forward and win this entire battle, we need a comprehensive and integrated national security policy that returns American pride, strength, and respect around the world, where our allies stand with us at all times and our enemies fear us. We got to ensure our national secrets and our vital interests are protected and no more WikiLeaks. And we got to bring to bear all elements of national power into a unified effort. And we need this policy to consist of 6 core pillars. First, an immigration policy that allows the states to protect themselves and check the legal status when visitors or someone is questionable of their citizenship. And we need to require certified citizenship and birth certificates to obtain a voter registration card. And if you are here illegally, we're going to return you to your home country at their expense. And no amnesty. My friends, this is not a garage sale on being a citizen in America.